So this is my review for the Couch to 5K. Basically it teaches you how to run, basically. So it was pretty awesome. It was very hard though. You basically have 8 intervals where you run. I barely made it to 45 seconds at running. I couldn't make the 60-second runs, so I would just pause my timer and just stop and then calm down. And sometimes I would walk, and sometimes I would just find a place to sit and rest for a moment. It is 100 degrees here in Texas, Fort Worth, Texas. But I was able to complete it within an hour. So during the middle, I did it was after my halftime, I felt this throbbing. It wasn't really a headache, but it was just this throbbing in the back of my head. And I at that moment, I knew that I was just having that, that exercise exertion. It's not really a headache, but they call it a headache. But it's not painful, but something's like not right in your head. So I basically got in my car, turned the AC on, cooled off, and after I got cooled down, then it took me about a 5 to 10 minute break, and that was after 15 minutes, and got back out there and started again. There was a lot of times, like I said, I could not make the 60-second run. So what I'd do is I'd pause the timer and just continue to walk. And if I couldn't walk anymore, then I would sit down, find me a place to sit down and cool down for a moment, and then get back out there and get back to running. It's very positive. It did take me off the couch and put me at the park running, and I surprised myself at how far I could run. I'm not very active. Sometimes I am and sometimes I'm not. I'll basically go walking and stuff like that, but here and there. But sometimes I'll go a month without walking. But this definitely did push me to my limits and past my limits. And I was very excited when it was over with how amazing it was. Like, the feeling that I completed it afterwards. Like, I know it took me an hour to do a 30-minute workout, but the fact that I could complete it made me feel so good. And it made me feel like, I could do this again. I could do this for 9 weeks. I think it's like 9 weeks. But so basically the first day 1 is today. And you walk for like a minute, 60 seconds to 90 seconds or something like that. Then you run for 60 seconds. Then you walk for 60 seconds, and then you run for 60 seconds, or 60 to 90. But you never run for more than 60 seconds on day 1. But it is very awesome.